Hi, it's Ann O'Brien, and I'm here to speak with you about healing and specifically what causes healing. What causes healing? So, you may know me as somebody who does clairvoyant readings and energy healing, and I also teach those things. And a lot of times when people approach the healing, they want to know, well, what does a healing do? What's the difference between a reading and a healing? And some people think a healing will take things out of them that don't belong or out of their life, right? We're going to get rid of the person you don't like, not really, but we're going to get rid of the pain in your body. We're going to take away that problem that you're having at work. Or I'm going to put something into your life by magic, woo, wave my magic wand and your soulmate appears, or whatever it is that you would like inserted into your life. Now, that can happen. All that can happen. But it's not that that's what I do as a healer. That would be the byproduct of the healing. So let me explain. As a healer, my belief is that there's nothing that you don't already have, right? There's nothing about you that's wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. You are whole. You include everything. And when you're stuck in your life, the way that you get healed is not because I take something away or put something in, because it's irrelevant if you're whole. When you get healed, what I do is, or what any healer would do, offer a space, a perspective, a vibration, so to speak, offering a perspective that is not stuck in relationship to that one thing. So if you've been going through life beating your head up against the wall, trying to find a life partner, and you're not seeing what you need, a healer may offer that space for you, that knowing, that vibration, that unstuckness in that particular area. Or if it's money that you're stuck on, the healer might not have those same patterns as you. Most of us don't have the same patterns as each other. Have you ever noticed what's for me is, sometimes hard for another, and what's easy for you might be hard for me. We all have our stuff. We all have our blind spots. And some people think, oh, if I'm going to be a healer then, and I'm going to offer this space for people, I have to be perfect and I have to have my life all in order. No, don't have to do that. That doesn't really happen. I've never met a healer that's perfect and all together. All you have to do is to be able to see something for someone else that they can't see for themselves. So if you can do that, I bet you're a healer. And that's good news. So the other day, or actually it was a few weeks ago, some of my clairvoyant students were feeling stuck doing their readings in class. And one woman raised her hand and she said, I'm really having a hard time because I'm seeing this energy that feels really negative. It's heavy. I don't feel comfortable talking about it. So what she saw was this gray, heavy energy around this person's heart that felt very hopeless to her. And she was afraid of upsetting the person if she spoke up about it. And I said, thank you so much for asking this question, because nothing could be more needed than for you to speak up about that thing. Doesn't mean you're going to judge it. It's important to do it with neutrality, but that acknowledgement of that thing is so healing, because probably the thing that you're uncomfortable saying to this person is the very thing that they're uncomfortable looking at for themselves. They've probably been stuffing it and stuffing it and stuffing it, and all of a sudden if one person, you, the healer, can just say, oh, I see that. It's like, wow, it's like bursting the dark cloud. And suddenly they feel this relief and they feel like, okay, if it's okay with you, it's okay with me. And I can go on now. And suddenly they go on with their life and the darkness starts to fade and it goes away. And they're like, wow, looking back, I can't believe it felt that heavy back then. So it's just like talking to a good friend. Sometimes you just need to get something off your chest and share it with a friend who's just in acceptance and just listens. And you're like, wow, I feel so much better. So a good healing is like that good friend. And we don't necessarily talk a lot in my healings, whether I'm giving a healing or teaching in my class. It's not like my husband says women like to cluck a lot. And I do teach men, by the way. But, it's not about like processing and therapy, but it's about really being able to hold that space for someone of such acceptance of their wholeness and to not be stuck where they're stuck. And I do teach techniques. So the techniques, though, they're not important if you don't understand this first thing about wholeness and what a healing is. So with that said, I have a couple upcoming programs I'd like to tell you about. And one of them is for you, for healing yourself. The second one is about yourself and others. So the first one is Meditation 101. This is a 4-week teleclass, begins January 21st, and it will teach you simple things like grounding yourself, clearing your own energy, stuff you get stuck on, other people's stuff, your past stuff, your beliefs that don't work for you anymore, and then replenishing and circulating energy so you can feel your own juices again and call your power back from wherever you've scattered it or given it away so you can manifest. The second part of the or actually it's, you can just take the meditation, but if you choose to go on, the next class is Awaken Your Healing Energy. And this is 8 weeks by teleclass of learning specific techniques, not only for healing yourself, but healing others. So clearing the chakras, the energy centers in the body, clearing the aura, which is the energy field around the body, healing health issues, healing relationships, cutting the cords that don't belong, that don't serve us, all kinds of fun stuff. So if you're interested, please go to floweringsoul.com and check out the Awaken Your Intuition tab, and you'll see different programs and different options. You can sign up by January 9th for early bird bonuses. You can also shoot me a message if you have a question or would like to set up a conversation to see if these are right for you. So with that, I wish you a healing, happy, prosperous 2015, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.